Hello and welcome to this kind of late discussion,
Very late. I mean,
analysis
like,
of the Doctor Who 2017 Christmas special. So yeah, this is a thing that dropped at Comic-Con. But you see, they're nice because they release it to the rest of the fandom, unlike you, Marvel Infinity War trailer.
They did release the other one. There was another trailer. It's the Ragnarok.
For Ragnarok, yeah, but that's different. Anyway, so Doctor Who, that's what this channel's about. So we're just gonna go through the trailer, give our thoughts. So it starts with the black and white, the actual footage from the 10th Planet, and it has William Hartnell talking, and it has the most fabulous and amazing transition into David Bradley as the first Doctor, and it is seamless. That transition, it is crazy good.
I wonder if they completely if it's just this wall here, or if they're gonna recreate scenes from the 10th Planet here.
I think they've got the Mondasian Cybermen. They've got to appear in it, and I mean, so we carry on.
Perhaps I'll tie in because I think we were questioning at the end of last season. Well, how does it lead from that to being on Mondas and that being the real home planet? I don't know, and maybe this will properly explain that. Maybe
it'll be interesting to see. I mean, as they've got the designs, they might as well show them against the first Doctor, because I think they knock him down, or was it he collapses or something? But he's in the room or something.
He's okay. Yeah, he's absolutely fine, and then at some point he just kind of collapses. Yeah.
Or does he collapse off screen? I can't remember. But anyway, so the trailer then just shows us some stuff.
God, the full screen. Hang on.
Technical glitches.
One man.
So yeah, and
maybe for a bit.
Yeah, and then it shows just footage from the Doctor Falls, and then we get something interesting. We see obviously recreated in the background because I remember those steps specifically in the set. But we see Polly. Well, not Annika but a double.
Is this the same one that they had?
I think it's the same one they had in the brief appearance. My one nitpick is why? When I was younger, I used to watch every regeneration because each one was slightly different. There was a difference between them, which made them way more interesting. Especially the case of Androzani one. That is an amazing regeneration. And each one is different colours, different kind of stuff happening. But for some reason, they've got this weird stigma that it's stuck with yellow. This golden yellow regeneration energy. It's why can't it be different? I mean, they had the Masters one being freaking awesome in Utopia. That one looked epic. I mean, does his one always look the same?
I gotta admit, considering what they're doing in this one, it'd be kind of difficult to show that with the original kind of white flash.
I get it. They're just doing that. Oh, it was gold, but because it was black and white, it was whatever.
Yeah, but that wasn't for all of them. Yeah.
But the thing is, it's every other one was different. So why are we stuck with the same thing? I'm sorry. If I took over the show, I'd make regenerations different each time. It's a special event and make it unique to each Doctor. Why are we stuck with this? If we're going to change everything about the show, change the freaking regenerations. That's people won't complain about. I'm fine having a bit of gold, but let's spice it up a bit, Let's make it a little different. I was a bit disappointed, I mean, at least the Matt Smith one to Peter Capaldi, it was a really quick flash, but that's only because they were filming on different days. I'm pretty damn sure of that, because they don't do a face transition, which to me makes it pretty obvious that they weren't there on the same day, or they would have.
Yeah. They probably already kind of decided that.
But also, I think Polly seeing the hand thing, it's surely she would have brought it up in 10th Planet to Ben. Oh yeah, his hand glowed yellow. Come on, if I saw someone's hand glowing yellow, I'd probably tell them.
It's paint.
Paint which then disappears. One destiny, twice. And then we get a lovely shot of both the TARDISes next to each other. The very classic looking one and then the nice new one. And it's such a lovely shot, that is. Both of them walking out. I like how in Peter Capaldi's you can see the real TARDIS, but in William Hartnell's it's just got the black like it always was. That's a very nice touch. But I mean, his costume looks bae. It's so good. I'm so glad they did it. And then we get a shot of some soldiers.
Now I remember
In this
an initial
bunker.
thing we thought
Yeah,
maybe
there
it's
was
the War
there was some
Games.
leaked photos, and I was thinking, maybe it's they're gonna go meet the second Doctor, because I mean they had the guy play the second Doctor in the Adventure in Space and Time as well. So I was thinking, oh, maybe it's the War Games, maybe they're landing in the middle of that. But it seems that's not the case. But I'm fine with that. It was just a a little
It's
theory.
thought, yeah. No,
But yeah, as we can see, it's obviously World War One. You can tell by the
Yes.
uniforms. But obviously on the left, you can see there's Mark Gatiss' character, and then another random character
some
to the right who gets a lot of concentration on him. So yeah, it looks like they're firing at each other, and I guess they both get paused in the moment. And either Mark Gatiss' character is frozen or becomes unfrozen in that moment. I don't know.
He's the focus, though.
Well, see, some people are thinking it might be the Brigadier's dad. So, Grandad, your Lethbridge Stewart.
That'd be interesting.
Captain, because it's only been called the Captain so far. So, it's obviously got something special to it. So, I think he's going to be revealed as Captain Lethbridge Stewart.
That
I
would be
mean,
cool.
yeah, I think that's like, they've shown the daughter, we've got the original, let's show the dad. And I think that'd be pretty sweet.
That would be pretty sweet.
As a thing. But yeah, so we get a cool shot of Capaldi touching a frozen snowflake, which is obviously just moments after the two Doctors have met.
Well, I don't know.
Well, it's still in the Antarctic.
Yeah, it's true. But that could happen at a different point in the episode.
I think it's probably the same, where the TARDIS is behind him and the hair's messed up. And then we get Mark Gatiss' character going,
But he's in the snow as well.
I'm so sorry. Well, it looks like the snow, but the background's quite blurred, so I don't really want to actually say it's definitely the snow. Because I mean, they're both together, but there's no snowflakes in the sky, so I'm wondering what's happening.
Stopped for a moment.
Well, no, because time has paused, because something's wrong with time. But I know, it might be. But I guess we see. But, yeah, they look so great next to each other, 12 and 1. I'm excited for it. I'm glad they're doing it. So there we get a few shots of them in... Well, we get Peter Capaldi in the classic TARDIS. So obviously we're going inside number one's TARDIS, which is really cool. I mean, we had it in kind of in Hellbent also, but it was kind of like... I kind of wish I hadn't have done that in Hellbent now, because I think it would have been way more special here.
Yeah.
And it would have been
I
way...
just wish Hellbent didn't happen at all. But
Yeah. We get this lovely shot of David Bradley doing the classic William Hartnell pose. But I don't think William Hartnell did that pose that often, so I think that...
I don't think he did do it a fair amount, actually. He just kind of defaulted to it a lot, actually, I think there was a...
Yeah, maybe, yeah. But I love that pose, it looks great. I'm trying to work out where they are. It looks like kind of like a stone pillar behind him with ivory on it. So I'm guessing it's in the same castle bit or whatever as later where all the chains are, which they're grabbing onto. So yeah, they get Mark Gatiss and he's like, oh, these police boxes are awfully good. But yeah, I'm interested because I haven't shown any villains yet.
Also, actually, that's one thing I noticed, is that in the circles, there's some spinning, lines.
Yeah, it's this weird light thing which they're doing. I don't know, maybe they're just making it more interesting or something or other.
Maybe. But yeah, there is no villain necessarily. Maybe it's got something to do with time.
Maybe, yeah,
Maybe
I mean,
it's paused.
to be honest, the Doctor's done his heroic moment kind of thing. Like, that was his regeneration-ish story. This is like just a epilogue, really. Like, that was the end of a story. This is just an epilogue, a little extra bit on the end for going, yep, see you later, guys, from Stephen Moffat. So we got a load of explosions with both the first and 12th Doctor. I love how the first Doctor's just cowering, oh my god, and Peter Capaldi's just doing all the hero poses.
Yeah,
you can see how much has changed over all this time.
Yeah, because he didn't. William Hart never really did anything like that.
Yeah, well, there was never any explosions.
No, exactly.
But yeah, and it's oh, we've got one advantage. There's two of us. But yeah, and
It's strange to see kind of a portrayal of the First Doctor grabbing onto a chain, because I don't think William Hart. I don't see that.
I don't know. Maybe in the moment,
He was never ever really active ever.
he threw a coat over a Dalek and
yeah, but he wasn't. He was mostly standing still. He'd go the long way as opposed to doing anything like rash or anything.
Well, maybe it's in the moment.
I think Time Meddler, he wouldn't go up the cliff. He had to walk the long way.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was. He's about to die. He's having, he's going YOLO because he doesn't want to regenerate. So I'm interested to see how they'll do that and the conversations they'll have about regenerating. And we get this shot of them looking, which I'm pretty sure is that in the Antarctic there. Yeah, that probably is when actually the soldier appears then. So it's interesting to see how he gets from the Antarctic all the way to the World War thing, or how he's come from there all the way back. So that's interesting to know.
It's intriguing.
It's intriguing.
Also, I think it's going to be kind of fun because when was Seven Planets set? I can't remember the...
Oh, what? It's like in the 1980s or something.
Yeah, how are they going? It's going to be interesting to kind of know how they're going to address that as part of the game.
I don't know. And then the trailer ends there. Everything's perfect. Nothing else happens, and it's perfect. But in reality, it doesn't. Bill Potts appears, which, though I love Bill as a companion, and Pearl Mackie is brilliant. She had her end.
Moffat can't let go of anything. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let something go. I'm expecting everybody to be in this. At the end, it would just be
Amy and Rory will just appear.
Just a conga line with Clara and Riversong.
Amy and Rory, Brian, Vastron, Jenny and Strax.
Everybody! And they're just there, crowding around him as he dies.
Even that one person in Into the Dalek who is just in it for that one short moment.
Yeah, just everybody from the Moffat era. Just everybody's there. Even Matt Smith. The second Matt Smith's there. And then Moffat appears in the middle of it. It's time to go, my son. Time to go.
They just go out the window.
And then they just hug it out as you regenerate. And Moffat burns up the regeneration energy.
So, Bill's in it. And I hope she's in it just at the very end and is a big, large part of it.
But considering the fuss that they're making about it...
I'm guessing that she is.
Yeah, well, because unlike, say, what they did with Amy, she's clearly hugging him here. She's there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's nice that the Doctor knows that she didn't die, at least. I mean, that's nice, but I think it was more poetic if I left it like that.
Yeah.
But I love the name of this episode, Twice Upon a Time. Really good title instead of Once Upon a Time, because there are two of them. It's Twice Upon a Time.
Yeah.
Excellent title. I like it. And it looks like it will be a really fun Christmas special. I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah.
And that is one good thing about this past season of Doctor Who, and now this Christmas special. I've been excited to watch every episode. And every episode's been considered pretty solid, apart from Knock Knock. Some people rate that higher than Smile. I just don't get that. I thought Smile was really solid. I think people just hated on it because they knew it was by the guy who wrote In the Forest of the Night.
Well, that and the fact, oh my god, emojis.
Yeah, I mean that was better than the Emoji Movie.
Well, that wasn't hard. Saying it's literally pretty much got nothing.
And they used the gimmick really well in Smile. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it quite a lot. I remember this time last year when we knew it was superheroes and Return of Dr. Mysterio, we were like, oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no. What's going on? Why is Nardole back? What's happening? And now we're on the other side. We're actually excited for Doctor Who again, but then incredibly worried about the future.
Yeah, for the future, yeah.
But also in the Christmas special, we will see Jodie Whittaker and her first scene. It better be good, because loads of people are going to be... I'll be able just to hold off my feelings a tiny bit and wait until the series / a trailer. But this scene is so important.
It is.
Don't drop the ball, Chibnall. Yeah. It is because there's other fans out there who they're saying this is the last episode they're going to watch. You need to change their mind and make sure they come back. So you need to make it explosive, but just don't have Daleks in the first episode because that's just stupid. Because what happened? You know, you can't. You got to build up to them with a new Doctor. You can't just like do the series 1. Have a few episodes, build up to it.
Yeah,
because that's the problem.
Or maybe I don't even know if they're needed for the necessarily. Maybe they want to focus on other stuff. I mean,
well, yeah, exactly. I mean, let's look at it this way: the only bad guys they keep bringing back every season from the classic era is either just Cybermen, Master, or Daleks.
Pretty much.
In the recent years, because what they did with the Russell T Davies era is they brought back, you know, every season.
Daleks.
Yeah, new monster and the Daleks, but that didn't matter because there was always a new monster. But then the Moffat era, after the Silurians, they just got rid of that.
Ice Warriors.
Well, okay, yeah, they had that, but they had Series 6, which was break. They had Ice Warriors.
I guess.
The Zygons were in the 50th.
But they still kind of introduced.
But then they were introduced. But like Series 8 didn't have any. Series 10 didn't have any. Yeah, no, it didn't. And, because it was just Return of the Ice Warriors, but they'd already been established.
Yeah, but it's nice to have another story. Really.
I mean, you can't really count the Great Intelligence, really.
No,
it's not the Yeti. It's like
half what it needed to be. Really.
That's like, I don't know, having like the Zarbi, but it's actually just like an actual ant on the ground.
Just the intelligence thing from that.
Yeah, or just it's like.
That's probably the best part of that story. Nevertheless, what was it? The Animax, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's something along those lines.
It's still probably the best part of that story. But
this is like a discussion for another video. This is about the Christmas episode. So yeah, we're excited for it. What do you think? Who do you think the captain's going to be? Do you think it'll be the Brigadier's dad? Because I'm pretty damn sure that it is. I mean, come on. Interesting they chose Mark Gatiss, but I mean, I guess they can trust him to hold all secrets. So I guess that works out. It'll be 60 minutes, the usual Christmas special length. But yeah, hopefully this one's solid. So then we had two really good Christmas specials and kind of.
So either this is a nice transition to the next era.
Oh no, actually no, it would be 3 good Christmas specials. Husbands of River Song was excellent. I love that.
So yeah, it's gonna be.
The only one I don't like is Last Christmas. It's such a rip-off of Alien and Inception. It's just I tried to watch it again. It was just no. But Husbands, Return of Dr. Mysterio is actually really fun. I actually really want to watch that again. I have this urge to watch it again because but I don't have it on DVD, and I'm not going to get the single DVD. I'll get it with the box set like I do everything else. Because that's how I roll. Box sets only for the new series. So I'm wondering if they're going to do like the Steelbook, or if they're going to make one like for this like Series 10 and then just fill in the gaps, or they're going to build up to the Series 10 one. I don't know. But yeah. That's kind of it. So I guess we'll see you next time for something. We're working on the 3rd batch of reviews. As you kind of hear this, probably.
Very slowly.
We'll get there. So thank you very much for listening. Bye!
Bye.